So off the top of my head, first habit, model. M-O-D-E-L, model. The first habit as the tree is to model for the fruit. This is, to me, perhaps the most important habit, and it is probably the habit that very few people pay attention to. There are these trees, and somewhere they're hidden, actually. They don't actually tell where they are. They're in California. I believe there's a redwood forest, but or maybe that's some book I read some years ago. But there are these trees that they are called Hyperions. They are the largest trees in the world. But they don't generally tell people where they are because they're afraid people will go and try to chop down the tree. And my thought is that parents should strive to be Hyperion trees. You should be the best, strongest tree possible. And hence, this is what I'm saying about modeling for our children. If we want children to succeed, let children see what success looks like. If we want children to pick themselves up when they fall down, be a parent who shows your child that you're not afraid of falling or failing forward. So that's the biggest thing, is to be what it is that you want your child to be. Now, you may not want to go back to school, but show a child the importance of continuous learning in your life and having dialogue and picking up new materials and not being afraid to try something new. So the first thing I would say would be a model. The second thing I would say is to do an analysis of your time. People always talk about time management from the standpoint of what we do at work, but I also think that it's important to see how much time you actually spend being a parent, because the data indicates that we spend very little time being parents. We can spend time being in our children's presence, but that doesn't mean that we're actively engaged in the profession of parent. When you're an engineer and you could sit in a room with engineering tools and never touch the tools, that does not mean you are practicing engineering. You have to actually do something. I would say parents should do an analysis of their time. How much time are they actually spending being engaged with their children? Not sitting in the stands, not watching a game, but actually having conversations, interacting, doing stuff with them. So those are the things I would say immediately for parents.